a Ruby executive. I can hear this side of the room. Do you guys not want to be Rubies? Perfect, perfect. So I have got the absolute honour and pleasure of being able to interview some of the strongest Rubies in Europe today. Do you want to learn from these guys?
Yes!
So do you all have pen and paper ready? And so do we know what we need to do to become a Ruby? Ooh, not everybody knows. Let me explain what we need to do. So first of all, you have to commit to becoming an executive yourself. Once you have become an executive, you will help 4 other people on your front line also become executive. Then you'll become a Ruby. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what did Deirdre tell us earlier? Do you remember what he said about the Rubies earlier? If you are a strong Ruby, there is 70% more chance of you growing to a more healthier organisation. So would it not be important to be a strong Ruby?
Yes.
So OTG have done us the pleasure of coming up with the Ruby Driver concept. And what does the Ruby Driver concept mean? Because we can be a Ruby and have really small volume. Maximilian talked about us being free. We want to be free. So let's start on this journey by becoming Ruby drivers, getting good organisational volume and helping others to become Ruby also. One of the best feelings in this business is when you help other people and you see your team on this stage. That is one of the best moments you'll ever feel. So let's become Ruby drivers, let's help an organisation get to Ruby and start to really grow Europe and grow this business, because this is what they have been doing in other continents where they're having huge growth. Our growth needs to be quicker, guys.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yep.
So will we hear from the top Ruby drivers in Europe? We've got someone from Spain. Spain! We have a lovely lady from France. A beautiful lady from Sweden. And a lovely blonde from Scotland. I want you all on your feet to welcome to the stage our Ruby drivers. Okay, so please make sure you...
Emilio! Emilio!
They're very popular, aren't they? I'm very honoured to be sitting here with them. Thank you so much. So, first of all, we do have some fun with my accent. So I decided to put the questions on the screen so everybody could understand. We have people from France speaking English, we have people from Sweden speaking English, but from the UK, you don't understand me. So, here's the questions. Oh, they're not coming up. Good luck for the translation. Okay, not to worry. Maria.
Hello.
Hello. So, Maximilian, I'm so glad we don't have to be perfect. I'm so glad. And Maximilian talked about the Swedes and how their hair was always perfect. And so I thought it would be really good to start with a Swedish hairdresser. So Maria, who is now actually an Emerald executive, and Nursery Children ambassador as well. First of all, Maria, tell us a little bit about your story, please.
I'm a hairdresser from, no, sorry. I forgot what I was going to say.
You don't have to be perfect, it's good.
It's Nina told me what to perfect. I'm from Stockholm, Sweden, and I'm a single mom to 2 beautiful children, and my children's dad lives in Australia. So I've been working as a hairdresser for more than 20 years. I started at the age of 16, and it's been a fun job. I really love to do cutting hair, but I didn't get anywhere. I was cutting and cutting, but the economics didn't get it better. So I've been looking for opportunity for many, many years to do something different. And last year, I came here and I was sitting in the back, and I thought, I'm going to do this, because I've been working with people for many years. So I had a golden experience of customer service and how to talk to people.
Excellent, thank you so much, thank you. So Maria, can you please share with our lovely audience what lessons have you learned in becoming a Ruby that you intend to use in reaching Blue Diamond?
To keep it simple, just to keep it simple. I think sometimes we complicate everything. For me, it was to use the products, talk about the products, be passionate about what you do, and give people samples, take before and after pictures. I have amazing pictures in my team that we're sharing. Talk to people.
And that is really fantastic for us, because too often do we overthink and we overcomplicate. So what Maria is saying is, let's just keep this really simple, follow our system. Thank you, Maria. Now also, what did you use or do as your driver motivation? Because sometimes this business, we need something to inspire us. What did you do for your driving motivation to continue to take daily action?
Just to talk to people and have a sincere wish to help as many people as I can to also do this, because it's wonderful to get this chance. And teamwork, be there for your team, do this together. Because if you don't have a team, we're nothing.
Thank you so much, Maria. Thank you. Now let's see if we can get this correct. Yeah. So Emilio and Lourdes, I have been hearing wonderful things about you both, and I had the pleasure of meeting some people who have flown a very long distance because of you and your success, and so it's brilliant when you have these big leaders here to support you. You're doing amazing in Spain. You are both now Emerald executives also. Huge congratulations. And Nursery Children ambassadors as well. So Emilio, could you start by sharing just a little bit about your story, please?
Yeah. Thank you for inviting us here. It's a pleasure because we have all our people, all the Spanish people, all our big family here, and it's nice to be here. Thank you to be on the stage. My story is quite simple, but I was working in corporate. I have 2 companies. I still have. It's the dark side of my life today. Still going there every day. I start part-time. You know, many people will not believe, but just my sponsor is 10,000 kilometers far away in Atlanta, Georgia, and he sent me a message by LinkedIn. That day I was at 12 o'clock. That's true, I was at 12 o'clock. And then I started a business. They told me this was an amazing business. I really check, I do all what we explain to our people when we recruit, check everything. I check, I am Mr. Question. I make thousands of questions to my sponsor. Thank you, Tom, for answering. Then I go, and it was a desert. I just started a business in Spain, and nobody there. I have been working for 26 years with the Vikings all my life. And you know what happens? They told me, oh, #1 in Spain is a Swedish guy in Marbella. My God,
So big.
no Vikings in my life. Since that moment, more and more, all these Vikings here, then it's my life is to be with them. Then we started just the business. We found some distributors already active here, and we make the business grow a little bit. But to be honest, up to last year on the summit, we were Lapis executives with only 2 executives. But from the summit, guys, you will see, from the summit to summit, everything happened. Everything, absolutely everything. We got a wonderful team. We get a lot of nice people on our team. And we get very nice people from all Spain around. And then we work hard. I work part-time. Lourdes come to the business. First thing he told to me, that bad is our situation, because I was on the grapes, okay? But later on, he's now an expert on the business. He goes more and more with the mindset and the mindset, and now we are sharing this nice business. She's doing very well. It's a lot of help for me, and it works. It works.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And so we hear so often about fears in the business. Emilio, what were your fears when you started Nu Skin, and how did you overcome them to allow you to drive to Ruby?
Yeah, yes, it's a lot of fears normally. First thing I do is bring my wife to the business, because as we said when we explained the contact list, you should put your boyfriend, girlfriend, mother, father, all around, out of you, because I'm the dream stealer. Then first dream stealer, I bring it to me. That was the first I was ready to eliminate. But then I was just, to be honest, I was just believing in the company, and I was really, the main fear for me was exactly not to fail, which is many people say, the fear is just to fail. Yeah, you can fail. I like Max says, don't be perfect. You can fail 10 times in life, 20 times, there's no problem. Then the biggest fear is how this will affect my life. Because I am already on an age, and I have my family, and I have my life as a certain period. And to be honest, now it's perfect. Improve it a lot. Then I see every week, every month, I decide, okay, it's my fear. It's going on. And my fear was really to unstabilize my family with a new business, network marketing, and that disappeared. That was my main fear from the beginning.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. And we are so grateful to have you in Nu Skin for what you are doing in the Spanish market. The Spanish market has grew very, very quickly. So what advice can you give to other markets in Europe to do what you have been doing in Spain?
Okay,
Team up.
I think for me it's one of the best things. I think I have been checking UK, Sweden, all that. When I see what we have done in Spain in the last year, you know, it's a bunch of amazing people. I think we play all together at the same time, doing the same things, helping each other, 1,000 kilometers wide and deep. We play everybody, calling everybody. It's like a big family and a big team. And if you see the Facebook, everybody's growing at the same time. Now, sorry. Now we lose a lot of minutes on the day to check how many emeralds, rubies, lapis, gold go on Facebook. And that's amazing. It was a man over here trying to go to this situation, and finally we are there, and this will be booming. That's just the beginning. It's still very few down, and I tell all the countries, I think we will infect everybody. That's no problem.
People who knows me knows that I don't like to talk so much. Emilio does better than me, for sure. But I only want to say one thing, that now we are here, we are staying here in this stage because we have a team, a real team, that is working very hard, that he has made a very big effort to be here, and I want to thank them, all of them.
Thank you, Spain. So, good luck to the translators with this one. Two Scottish ladies together.
How you doing?
What are you talking about? How about reading that?
I'm just wondering what my Scottish team are going to do for me.
I know, I didn't read that,
The banana dance?
So we promise not to get carried away and talk too quickly. Is that correct, Jennifer?
That's correct, yes. I'll slow down for everyone. Is that slow enough? Or should I speed up like this?
So our next Ruby driver, it gives me absolutely huge pleasure to be able to interview, as I've watched this lady just grow hugely over the past few months. It's been very special to my heart, and I'm so honoured to be on the stage with you, Jennifer. So Jennifer, please start by telling us your story.
Thank you, Susie, and I'm so honoured and thankful to be on the stage and you interviewing me also. So as you know, my name's Jennifer. I'm from Glasgow and Scotland. And I've got a background in teaching, sport and working with children. And while I was at university, I had the opportunity to start my own business. And this is where I met the lovely Catherine Freeman, who introduced me to New Skin. And I'll be forever grateful and thankful to Catherine as well. And with my teeth whitening business, I was able to build up a good business and be my own boss. And then when I had my son, the amazing Cole, who's 4, I decided that I never wanted to work for anyone again. I wanted to be my own boss. And the teeth whitening industry became saturated. And my fear then was that I would have to go and work for someone else again. And for me, I'm such a free spirit, and just thanks to New Skin, I'm able to live a life of influence. I can be up on this stage and inspire all of my team. I can change lives, but not only that, I can really change my own life and the life of my 4-year-old son. I can give him a life that I could only have dreamed of as a child. And the opportunities that I'm going to give to Cole through this business are just mind-blowing. And one of my goals is to take Cole to Malawi when he's about 7. And I just think that it's such an amazing opportunity that I can do this and take my young son with me.
Thank you, Jennifer. Did we do okay? Did we get her? Slow a little bit down? Yeah?
Sorry.
So Jennifer, what was the pivotal moment when you accepted absolutely no excuses and committed fully to this business, and why?
Yeah, for me, I've always been a team player and attended all of the events. Is that slow enough?
Perfect.
And I went along to Budapest in 2012, and I remember sitting in the audience and thinking, wow, I'm going to do this business for life. However, I wasn't at 12 o'clock at that point, and then I came along to Barcelona last year. Again, it was another amazing event, but I sat in the audience gutted because I only had 2 people with me. And then the next event was in Utah in October there, and that was totally the turning point for me. And why? I sat in the audience, and remember, I've got a background working with children and teenagers, and there was like a 17-year-old that I met who was a team elite, and there was just so many young people, so inspiring for me to see up on stage who were team elites. And I've always known that I am a team elite, I will be a team elite, it's just a matter of time, if you like. And that's when I thought, I need to go home and make this happen. No more excuses, and just do it.
And so events have been absolutely life-changing for Jennifer. So ensure that through the rest of today, this evening and tomorrow, you are being 100% fully committed to being in this room and listening to everything that's coming from the stage. Because of the events that Jennifer has attended, that is what has changed her in her new skin business and has her sitting on this stage today. So Jennifer, can you please explain to us or share with us what you have been doing in the past 5 months for your business to grow so rapidly?
Yes. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, so when I was in America in October, as I said I wasn't going to come to another event unless I was sharing my story on stage. So I didn't want to just walk across being a Ruby. I wanted to be a Ruby driver and tell my story, and I'm here! Yeah, and to make that happen, it's really been, you need 3 Bs, I'm sure you all know, to do the business. And I already believe in the products because I look fabulous thanks to them. I believe in the company from going to events like this. But the last B is to believe in yourself. And I've always believed in myself, however something shifted at the convention. And I came home and I did a lot of personal development. So I'm really into the law of attraction. And I'll give you an example. So I'm very grateful and thankful for everything that I have in my life. And in the morning when I wake up, I'll walk to the bathroom saying thank you. Thank you for my amazing son. Thank you for the place that we live. Thank you for the view that I have. And then when I brush my teeth, I've got a little sign, thanks to Susie. It says, thank you that I am a Ruby driver with gratitude. So even though I wasn't one yet, I believed I had the mindset of a Ruby. I was feeling like a Ruby driver, if that makes sense. I would walk into the kitchen and to get my breakfast, and I had on the fridge, I am a Ruby driver with a happy face, and it would make me smile. And then I would have my vision board, and just seeing this every morning, it made me feel good. And the universe, if you like, aligned with me to make this happen. But the law of attraction, you can't just read about it, you have to put action into the attraction. And thanks to Christian Christensen, stand up. I love this guy. Christian has done amazing for the whole of the UK market, and he came up with a challenge for everyone, and it was called the 20 No's a Day group, and we started this in October, which meant I had to go right out of my comfort zone and get 20 people to say no to the business every single day. And we've done this for the whole month in October, and taking this massive action, it's not just about me, it's about my team. So I'm never going to be successful unless I've got my team. So the amazing Helen, who's sitting over somewhere, Helen is all about duplication, and anything I do, Helen does it. I don't know if that's a good thing, but she then joined the group as well, and Scott then joined another group, and we've just got so many people in the team taking action, and it got me to be Ruby by the February, and then the following month I created 2 Rubies on my front line. And Daniel and Rick have been helping me loads, and Daniel had said to me, to be on stage to speak you need to have 40,000 organisational volume, so he raised the bar for me and we made it happen. So I'm aware of my time, sorry. I'm quite enjoying this.
Jennifer, thank you so much. Thank you for
But can I say one thing? Because of Eduardo, yesterday he's really motivated me to stand up and say this. I'm going to put it out there that by October 2014, I, Jennifer Maguire, will be a Blue Diamond executive. But since I'm a free spirit, and it's all about changing not only my life but all my team's life, I'm going to have 25 rubies at the Marrakesh Success Summit. And don't ask why 25, that figure came into my head, and then I went outside to buy some material, and it's 25 pages you get in the new documents if you go out and have a look. So if you want to be Ruby and you're in my team, stand up and I'll give you the first 25 people, I'll give it to them. And that's the commitment you have to make back to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Christelle, we have a beautiful lady from France, and Christelle will be speaking in English, so I know that's a huge challenge for you, going out of your comfort zone, so congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Also now an Emerald executive, could you please start by telling us your story?
Yes, thank you, Susie. It will be difficult to post after you. Sorry, it's my first time in English. I get out of my comfort zone. Thank you. So I'm Christelle Muller. I come from Strasbourg. You can do better, no? Thank you. Okay, I'm a business consultant, but only for my last month today. I like my job, but in this job I was in a very negative environment, and it was very, very hard for me. And the second one, all of my professional life, I work a lot. I have no time for my family, for my friends, for my husband. And that is very important for me to have enough time, especially for my brother. My brother called Olivier, and my brother is handicapped. He required everyday daily cares, and today my parents take care of him. And they get old, they must have help, they need help, and I have to take care of my brother. That's why I choose to do Nu Skin business. Thank you.
Thank you,
I need, sorry, I need time because at the future I prefer have Oliver with me instead of in a central center for handicapped people. It's very important for me.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Christine. And so successful leaders have daily habits. What daily habits have you adopted, and do you have any morning or evening routines?
Yes. So in my kitchen there is a dream board, and every day at the morning, making breakfast, I dream 2 or 3 minutes in front of my dream board. The evening I do the same. I dream 2 or 3 minutes, and I share my dreams with my family, with my friends, with my husband. Everyone knows my dreams. Second one, every morning I read 2 or 3 pages of books of personal development, or listen in the car. And every evening, before sleeping, I thank the universe for such a great day that I can live. And I ask another day like this, every evening. That's all.
Thank you. And so very quickly, if you could just share with us what you do to inspire your team to become Ruby executives.
I show the example by hard working, and I never give up, even if it's very difficult. I never give up, and I try to keep smiling. It's important with smile. I share with my team their success. It's very important to celebrate success, and we enjoy the parties. And I encourage them to make every effort to live their dreams. It's very, very important.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Massive round of applause for Ruby drivers. Thank you, everybody.